fire signs, it's Kat here to do your mid-month September reading. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Quick shout out to anyone who's liked, shared, or subscribed to the content on the channel. I truly appreciate it, and it also helps get the message out there. So thank you for doing that and for sharing it within your own community. I appreciate it. Additionally, a few housekeeping rules here, or a few housekeeping notes. I don't draw cards from the deck. There's no right or wrong way to do it. That's just the way I operate. It seems to work for me better with spirit that way. Additionally, if I use he or she pronouns, it's only because I'm referring to masculine or feminine energy. You can reverse the roles if need be. However, it applies to your situation. And if this does not resonate with you, you can check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs, and you can get those if you don't have them by downloading the Code Chart app. I don't have any financial gains from mentioning this. It's just that it's the one that I use and I connect with my friends on it. It's very easy to use. You can just download it, put in your time of birth. It gives you all your natal aspects, and that will help you in your journey in tarot and in astrology. So I encourage you to do that if you haven't, or you haven't had your chart done yet. Okay. I'm going to start off with Leo. So the rest of the signs, you can check your timestamp down below. And with that, let's get going. All right, Leo, let's see what's up for my Leos here. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse. Wheel as the cross card. Interesting. Ten of Pentacles in the subconscious, huh? Okay. I will go through all the cards as soon as I lay them out. Just kind of getting the story here for you guys. Looks like you were going to rush in and say something to someone and you changed your mind. Did a quick about face. Wheel of Fortune here, and that cycle changing is the obstacle for overcoming this. So I have a feeling like you were presented with an opportunity to have the wheel turn and you turned your back on it and decided not to do it. So that's interesting. You've got 10 of Pentacles in the subconscious, and that is about foundation, family, legacy, right? It's about you and yours and your kids and the grandparents and the whole thing, and the Labrador Retriever. Just building that strong family foundation, that legacy, right? Together. And that's in the subconscious mind. So that is definitely on your mind. Now, here in the recent past, you have 8 of Pentacles, and you were working hard on something, but now you're kind of stuck. You're either not working on something. Let's see what's going on here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse too. Yeah, it looks like you were the money mover shaker. You were working really hard and you just taking a break here. Taking a break. Either that or something hasn't manifested the way you had hoped. 7 of Wands, tired of defending yourself. I get that. Ace of Wands at the base of the spread. So your attitude is one of passion. You have some passion for something that you're doing, or this idea. See, you have this fire in your mind and your third eye. Intuitively, you know, or you want to do something and you have a passion for it. And the divine is supporting you in that passion. You've planted the seeds. You're waiting for them to grow, but you're taking a break here. And you're not as focused on the money anymore, but you are focused on this 10 of Pentacles. Very interesting. King of Swords here, 4 of Cups. Huh. So again, you've got Knight of Swords and King of Swords in reverse. This is in your hopes and fears, and this is the general position that you're in. So this is like, I don't think I'm going to reach out. I don't think I'm going to connect with that person. I don't think I'm going to message them. And the obstacle to overcome in order to be able to do that is to change this cycle that you've been on. You've been on this wheel. You've been on this cycle. So, you know, if you don't reach out and you don't figure out some way to connect and do what it is that you've turned your back on doing, I don't think this wheel is going to turn for you. So I'm just giving you a heads up there. At least in regard to this situation, whether this was a relationship or friendship or whatever it was, right? I think you have to, in order to get this wheel to turn and change, and for things to be different in the future, you have to deal with them differently now. Does that make sense? It's like the kickstart to doing things differently. Because this focus on family, connection, foundation, money, right? On this passion for something that you spent a lot of time and energy working on, you're waiting for it to grow. And it is growing in your environment. It is growing in the current environment you have. You had to take some time off from work, and your money wasn't the focus. This was. Should I reach out? Should I connect? Should I tell them what's going on? I have a message, an urgent message for them, but I'm not doing it. I'm stuck. This is stuck, right? Four of Cups, final outcome, refusing offers of love, stuck. And you got King of Swords and hopes and fears. So you're afraid to connect here. The king is a truth teller, you know? The king is a truth teller. You've got an urgent message that you're afraid to tell. Let's just get this out of here. Sometimes, sorry, this desk is hard to grab cards from. So here's what they are in the upright normally, right? The King of Swords has the owl who's wise. He's very wise. He's got the crow, the messenger from spirit, right? He's got the eagle feathers who flies closer to spirit than any other animal. Yes? And he's got the bat who can sense what's going on, echolocation, right? And he's got his sword, the sword of truth. This is an air sign. And you've got the Knight of Swords. This individual has this message that the King of Swords has. Urgent, crossbow, running to go jump on his bike with his crow here. See how they're connected? And go convey this message. But you're afraid. That's why it's upside down. You're not going to do it. You're stuck. You can't do it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder what's holding you back. I do see here that you don't really want to have to defend yourself, right? Seven of Wands, you have forged ahead no matter what. You have been defending yourself and your light for a long time. You feel like you can predict the future here, that you're just going to have to defend yourself again. So you're like, nope, I'm not going to do it because that's the position that I'm going to be in, having to defend myself once again. And I don't think you really want the offer of love here. And there is, or has been, some offer of love here that's connected to this that you don't want. And you're afraid if you explain your side of things, why you did what you did, why you said what you said, why what happened happened, this is going to get explored. You don't want that anyway. And I think you don't want to have to defend yourself. At the base of the spread is Knight of Cups. So maybe there is interest, but you don't really want the relationship, but there is interest. Right? This is the knight on his white horse, right? Knights aren't as immature as pages, so this isn't brand new. I think this is something that you walked away from. And there's been some debate on whether to return because there is some love here. But because of all of this, having to defend yourself and not really seeing how this romance can move forward, you're like, no, I can't do it. But money-wise, there's a passion here and you've planted seeds. I'm thinking it's money-wise, but maybe it's foundation with this person. It's a possibility as well. Okay? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. These two are a pair. And usually the Queen of Swords has something to say, right? Wants to hear the truth. But they're not communicating with you either. Male or female. Remember, this is just about energy, not gender. And I think you're cut off from your intuition and knowing what to do. And I think you also believe that this is a somewhat toxic situation. Or you're afraid that it would be a toxic situation, And you don't feel very victorious in this one. You don't feel like you won in this one. Heartbreak. Yeah. You're thinking of them at night. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some clarification on this, Leo. Okay? All right. I'm going to take, let's get this guy out. This is Light Seers Tarot, by the way, that I'm using on the table. And this is Bianco Nero Tarot, the black and white deck. I love this deck. It's a very straightforward deck. King of Cups. So there's definitely some feeling here that wasn't on the surface. Someone in this situation. And there's your Ten of Pentacles again, Leo. Very much want that solid foundation with another person. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Not making a decision. Not moving on either. Hierophant in reverse again. Hierophant can also mean that there was some thought process at some point about long-term commitment or marriage. Something a little more formalized. And you're like, nope, I don't want that. Yeah, you're tied up and bound mentally about these swords here, about saying what it is you want to say, but you don't see a way to get unstuck here. There's nothing else you think you can do. You're not happy about it, and it's keeping you up nights. Yeah, this is like the bad nightmare that will never end, right? All these bad dreams. Thinking about all these words that were said or not said. A lot of swords on the table, guys, for a fire sign, yeah? A lot of swords. And it's around this person that you started seeing as a foundation at some point. Well, let's see how they feel about you. Actually, let's see how you feel about them first, okay? How does Leo feel about this individual? I left you before you could leave me. Okay? And how does this individual feel about Leo? I focused on you instead of my own pain. I know I made a mistake. Hope that helps you. All right, Leo. You're not connecting with this individual, and that is totally your choice, right? Totally your choice. I want to see if Romance Angels will give us anything. One more card about this, and then we'll move on to new. Love yourself first, Leo. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. Interesting. Okay. So if Leo isn't reconnecting with this individual and is stuck, how do we get Leo to move on? Before I ask for something new, I'm going to ask for some advice here on how we get you to move on. Let's do the Psychic Tarot. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I had to move something over there. Okay. Let's see here. Material and spiritual prosperity. Interesting. Okay, Spirit. What does Leo need to focus on to move on from this past situation that they don't want to reconnect with? They do and they don't, you know? How do we heal this? And love yourself first, but what advice do you have there? Mental conflict. Okay. 2. Let's see here. Sorry. No, Zenny, we're not talking right now. So mental conflict. This card deals with the inability to move forward. Self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it, a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decision. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Faith in yourself. Love for yourself, right? And it said, then and only then will the wheel turn, which is what I was saying earlier. So, yeah, you need to make the decision here of what you're going to do and put it away, right? Because if it's still lingering with you and you're still focusing on the past and you still are focusing on whether to do it or not do it and you're stuck, yeah. Because I asked how you would get over this, so I think Spirit pretty much aligned with what we said here earlier. But I'm going to ask about new. So if Leo does do what needs to be done, faces the music, faces the conflict, has the conversation they don't want to have, let the chips fall where they may, what new love is coming for Leo? When that wheel turns, what is Leo going to have to look forward to? What is Leo going to have to look forward to? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else Leo should know about that's coming down the pike? New love for Leo? All right, so it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You got to love yourself first, and then something will come down the pike, okay? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and there will be passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So you have to deal with this situation, whatever it is, right? If you're avoiding things and not doing it out of avoidance and fear of conflict, that needs to be resolved. And if you're walking away, then truly walk away, because something else is waiting here for you. In order for the wheel to turn, you've got to love yourself first. Make that decision, the one that's right for you. And then something else is coming. That looks pretty promising, actually, right? So let's get some numerology for the rest of the month. Okay. Numerology for Leo, please. 7, 4. 7 plus 4 is 11, right? Nature. Get out in nature. Seek nature. That will help clear your mind. Love. Love is in your numerology for this month. I think you have to love yourself first, so and put this love on the love yourself first, okay? Effort. There we go. Cards never lie, guys. Effort. Make the effort. And, you know, this must be, my guess is if this is a lesson, it's probably not going to be as daunting as you think. It may be. I can't make promises here, right? But they're telling you to make the effort. That instead of doing what it is, when you do the same things, right, and you repeat them and you think something else is going to happen that's different, it's not, right? That's just, doesn't work that way. So make the effort this time to do what you know needs to be done, even though you don't want to do it, so that you can settle this mental conflict that you've got. Love yourself enough to be able to truly close this out. Yeah. It's going to be whatever's coming down the pike for you, whatever's coming down the next path is going to be worth waiting for. You got to love yourself first. Okay. Anything else? Let's get a Moonology and we will close it out for this read. Meant to be a fairly quick read here, guys. If you want more, you can go to your September reading. See if there's anything there that resonates with you. I have a feeling this will resonate with a number of Leos here tonight. So if you wouldn't mind, please hit the like button on your way out so that I know how many people it resonated for in the collective. It always helps me to have your energy in with me. When I read, a win-win outcome is forecast. You got scales here. You got the full moon in Libra. That is balance. That's reciprocity. That is getting back into balance, right? And I think win-win is basically, I get this feeling that no matter how it goes, you're going to win because either it closes it out for good and you can put it to rest and you're no longer stuck like this with swords on your mind and surrounded by swords, right? Surrounded by all of this. Or it will work out better than you had hoped, right? Seems to be some fairness coming your way in this decision. Your hard work is paying off. That's this, right? Seven of Pentacles waiting for it to grow. New romantic cycle begins. Worth waiting for. Okay. And you got two sets of scales here. So the old situation is going to be fair and just. And the new situation is a fair and just response to actually having made the effort and doing what you're supposed to be doing. That you don't want to do. To turn that wheel, I mean, right? It's always your choice. Okay? That's what I've got for you guys tonight, Leo. I hope this helped. If it did, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. If you hit the subscribe button and you want to subscribe to the channel, when you hit the notification bell, hit all. If you hit personalize, it's only going to come up when I say your name. And, that's why people aren't getting notified on YouTube anymore because of the way that changed. So hit the all on that notification bell. And I will see you the next go round. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Saggy, it's your turn for your mid-month reading. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius coming up here. Okay, we've got Empress on the split, Lovers, ready to receive and give love, Lovers, also a Gemini card, so maybe you're interested in a Gemini. I don't know, Saggy. It's a good compliment for you, actually, if you are. Hierophant. So you have some intuition and passion for someone or something here going into this mid-month. Let's get a little more clarity for you guys. We're going to start with the Celtic Cross like I traditionally do. Get some oracle cards, possibly some romance angels. So, someone from the past returning, an old friend. This could be romantic. It could also be a friendship. Someone you just haven't seen in a long time that you really connected with. Very loyal, though. There's some real loyalty between you guys. Definitely a spiritual connection here. Never quite ever forgot this, but this is like the old friend that you never ever got over, right? Oh, Knight of Wands. Passion here. Huh. So, possibly you guys connected on a chemistry level in the past. And perhaps you need to move on beyond that, evolve beyond that. Going forward, let's see what else is here. Ace of Swords. Definitely some things some truth that needs to come out about what transpired in the past that you guys need to discuss and talk about. Things you didn't reveal, right? Queen of Wands in the recent past. So possibly get your mojo on now. Doing pretty well for yourself. Queen of Wands, King of Wands are a match, aren't they? Same vibrational energy. That's good to see. So maybe you're in a place now where it makes sense. And you're trying to be the architect of your life here. You're trying to build a foundation for yourself. And that's why this King of Wands comes back. Because I think you've leveled up here. Queen of Cups. Got some definite emotion here. Perhaps you didn't truly reveal how you felt in the past with this person, but they still have a thing for you. They still have a flame for you, and I'm coming back. So Knight of Pentacles. This is definitely a message, a slow-moving message of foundation. There could be financial prosperity here. This is your general attitude. I think that You are slowly moving towards creating a life for yourself, a foundation for yourself. That is what you have always wanted. Two of Wands, which path should I go down? Empress, again, Empress comes up another time here, ready to give and receive love. This is great. So this is your hopes and fears, that you're ready to have these conversations, you're ready to fully connect, that they're ready to fully connect. And then the Magician, manifesting what you want. Guys, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love this. Love this. You have leveled up, Saggy. You have leveled up. Queen of Wands, attracting the King of Wands. This loving connection from the past. The timing is right now. The Magician, the Empress. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. I love this. This is so great for you guys. All right, I'm going to get some romance angels here because I want to know a little bit more about that. Manifesting. Got all the elements you need to manifest this into your life because you have leveled up. You're a queen on both sides. Queen, you've got your emotional intelligence. You've got control over your emotional base. You're able to be more vulnerable now. You're able to speak your truth now. You've got the passion for life now. And you've got your pentacles coming in. You've got your own thing going on. So this will be a match of choice, not a match of need. Wedding. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for whoever I'm reading for here, this is turning into something beautiful. I so love this. So love this. Remember, be vulnerable, be open, state what you want, you need, what you desire. Listen, be a good partner. You know, are you a good partner? Yeah. I think some religious factors are influencing your situation here. So maybe you're more of a spiritual person, they're more of a traditional religious person. Maybe they don't have religious beliefs. But this is a past life connection. You guys have known each other before. Oh, so maybe this is someone new you haven't met yet. That's a possibility too for some of you. This could be someone coming back from the way back past, if you know what I mean. Like way back, right? And you guys meet and you're like, oh, because we saw the Two of Cups on the split. So this could be a soulmate. Could be a twin flame too. I haven't seen the Four of Wands, but could be a twin flame too. You guys could have had a past life connection. You knew each other before, and that's where this comes back. They feel like an old friend. Oh, this is just getting better and better. I love it. I love it. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know here? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you have made your decision. There's no indecisiveness now about what to do with this. I do want to caution you, though, because the Devil does come up. So if there are any toxic traits or behaviors that you guys had in the past of either enabling one another, or there are any addictions that were present in the past, make sure that those conversations are had and those are resolved going forward so you don't end up in a toxic situation here, okay? Got Six of Wands, victorious though. Victorious, guys. And maybe they've overcome something or you've overcome something in the realm of toxicity, right? And that's where you've leveled up and now you're ready to manifest what it is that you want into your life. Let's get some Moonology on this. Confidence is your key to success in this, okay? You guys are a good pair. Remember, you're a match for a reason. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Energy is gaining momentum for this to happen. Prosperity lies ahead. I mean, you know, my God, you guys, this just doesn't, these readings at this level don't happen like this, honestly, very often. So I'm loving this, Sagittarius, for you guys. Absolutely loving it. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and you're also the Queen of Cups. I love that. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some numerology because there's not a lot to go over here, Sagittarius. I hate to tell you, this is just so good that I don't want to beat a dead horse here. Just make sure you're taking care of your health. And with everything that's going on, with all the variants and whatever, you don't want this to get undermined by one of you not being well. You know what I mean? Karmic completion. Okay, we're done. I'm done. I'm done having this reading. I'm done. This is it. Karmic completion. You met them in the past. Here they are. You've met them before. You know them. You've known each other before. Wedding. Really? I mean, honestly, it's just too good. It's too good, guys. It's too good. I don't even need to say anything here. I do want to see, though, just out of curiosity, I want to see how you're going to recognize them. Let's get the spirit animal for them so that I think you're going to recognize them anyway because you knew them from the past, right? But I just want to see if there's a spirit animal card that we can get for them really quick. Get some characteristics for you. Now, King of Wands is usually charming, charismatic, entrepreneur, you know, is motivational to other people, can get people to follow them, knows just what to say, is very, very, very committed to some of their own passions, like either they're, you know, into the environment. Fox. Okay. Let's get some Fox energy for you guys. They're committed to their own causes. They have very deep beliefs. And they may not be religious beliefs, but they are beliefs, you know? They may or may not. But you guys can work that out, right? Just be vulnerable. Speak your truth. You guys talk to each other. Just talk. Continue to talk. Okay. Smart, strong, partner or mate, a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique. Fox personalities are skillful in business, also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Magical, ingenious, and monogamous. Oh, all right, we're done. Thanks, Sagittarius. This has been a great reading for you guys. Doesn't get any better than this. Good luck on this. Just remember, okay? Be vulnerable. Stay open. Have standards, not expectations. Talk it out. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking, because you have manifested this connection into your life. All right? Love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you next month. Hey, Aries, you're up. Mid-month September. I tried to read for you guys last night, and man, the energy was all over the place. So I thought I would try and do a second run. Okay. Initially, I got someone isn't willing to do the work on something, on themselves. Don't know if that's you or a significant other or someone you're interested in. That you thought, see, Four of Pentacles came up again. That was up last night too. That you thought that maybe this person was the one. Soulmate, twin flame, something of that nature. And there's no communication between the two of you. Yes, and somebody just has to win. The same cards are coming up, guys. Same cards. So you get to see what I saw last night. Okay, Spirit, let's go. Let's give Aries what they need to know, please, for mid-month September. Yeah, card broken. Three of Pentacles. Working to build your own life. Architect of your own reality now. Trying to manifest what it is you want in your life, but what is preventing you from being able to do that is still having heartbreak over Three of Swords, which is lying, cheating, stealing, or third party. There's something that came in between you and this other person. Could be a person, place, or thing. Also could be a mindset, right? Something else prevented you guys from being together. King of Pentacles is in reverse in the recent past, so you guys disconnected for some reason. I think you believe that there was a real foundation here for starting something long term. And then here the moon in the subconscious mind in reverse. So definitely some blockages here in connecting with your intuition and understanding why. You've got the Nine of Swords in your conscious mind. So this is absolutely, you know, in the Rider-Waite, it's someone laying in bed with swords over their head. So this is a mental construct. These are messages coming into you. Nightmares is what this kind of represents, right? But these are self-induced nightmares. These are not letting go of a situation. Thinking about the coulda, shoulda, woulda, what might have been, what they said, what you said, what got done, what didn't get done, all of that sort of stuff. So I've got the Empress in reverse here in your environment. And basically that means that you need to take care of yourself, that you're neglecting yourself, your mental health, your physical health. You're not nurturing your gifts, right? You're being very passive in terms of how your life is going to go and kind of focusing here on this Three of Swords. This is your obstacle. This is the cross card to building the life that you want. This is the tapestry of your life. And you see here there are three, right? There's always three. And this is kind of like a stoplight. And this is what's stopping you, okay? So we need to move on from this Three of Swords, which is easier said than done. It takes time. It takes coming to realize or take ownership of our own part in things and how we attract similar people into our lives that wreak havoc, right? And we don't have necessarily the wherewithal to either see the flags or walk away or do something different. So This came out sideways. I'm going to take it in the upright because this is in your hopes and fears. It could be either way. Death, rebirth, in the reverse is basically being stuck, yes? And I will say that you really want to move on for this. You really want a transformation. You really want to start again. You really want your new life to start in the near and upcoming future. You've got temperance. So this is talking about moderation in things, right? If you're going to think about it and you're going to feel it, don't do it all day. Like when you start getting those negative, critical, self-critical thoughts in your head, when you start like thinking about those things in the middle of the night or watching TV and you're like, oh no, I should have said that. Oh, remember when this happened, that kind of stuff. Shut it off. Moderation and temperance here. Sometimes meditation can be a good way to do that. And if it's difficult for you to meditate because of everything that's going on in your mind and you can't quiet your mind, then you can listen to a guided meditation. That's often very helpful. The final outcome is the Hermit. So eventually you will get off this self-induced kind of nightmarish pattern of thinking about what happened and thinking about what could have, should have, would have been. And this will all calm down and you'll reconnect with your inner light, your intuition, and a higher knowing that you are the focus of your life. You are the one who shines. You are the one who needs to move on from this. You know, at the base of the spread, we did have the Ace of Wands, which I don't think I showed you. And this is your general attitude. And this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is not having a passion for moving forward right now because of what's transpiring and not being open to giving and receiving here love because of what's transpired. And you really need this transformation to focus on self here. This is very important that you do this in the month of September if you are finding yourself in this situation where you're thinking about the past. I know you want to manifest what you need into your life. You want to have joy and happiness and have it be constructed the way you want. I just pulled 2 extra cards for you, 5 of Wands. So there was definitely some competitiveness, some arguing, some my way or the highway kind of thinking, some I want to plant my flag here. No, my flag is better. You know, there definitely was some tension. I don't think that there was necessarily a lot of compatibility here, but there was definitely some passion and some love and some chemistry. I just don't know about the compatibility here. King of Pentacles is usually pretty particular about what they want. They're one of the best king cards in the deck because they're very pragmatic and practical. They know how money should go. They're very much about building foundation, but they definitely have their own mind, you know, about how things should happen. You've also got 9 of Pentacles here. So I think that you are probably going to be better off on your own for a little while until this comes to fruition, this transformation of self comes to fruition and some additional healing is done. And then I think you're going to find yourself in this win-win situation where you have everything you need. And then you're like, I don't know, because do you need to add the King of Pentacles to your life if you're at 9 of Pentacles to get to the 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, but I don't know that you're here yet because the Hermit card is coming up in the final outcome. Yeah, and this is about self-love. This was at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. So this is all about self-love. And I think once you have the self-esteem and the self-worth and the self-love to be okay, to be on your own and to be independent without anyone else in your life and making yourself happy, this is going to come about, right? Let's get some clarification on this. I'm going to go with this deck because I kind of like the imagery here and I think it's appropriate to what we're talking about. Okay. This is the Journey to Enlightenment Tarot, if you like the deck. This is Lightseers that I'm using here if you're interested. I don't know if any of you are doing any readings. So you got Knight of Wands here too. Yeah, so the passion. So there definitely was, you know, there definitely was a quick connection here, kind of an urgent getting together because of the chemistry, because of the passion, because of everything that was lighting you on fire, right? And it's no longer there. And then 3 of Wands here. So this is trying to decide, well, 3 of Wands could be waiting for your ships to come in, but it's deciding whether to swim out to them or not, right? So this is kind of more of a passive action, and this is passive too. The Empress in reverse is very passive as well. So between the two here, I think there needs to be some definite passion and some definite understanding of working on the self and swimming out to those ships, which basically means putting yourself in the position to be able to receive again, okay? 4 of Wands is in the reverse. So this is typically the marriage card, the twin flame card, all of that. So that didn't happen in the way that I think you thought it would. But again, moderation, all in divine timing, because Spirit is waiting for you to connect here, okay? So let's move on to some additional oracle cards or information. Hold on one second here. We'll get this, okay. Hold on one second. 3, please. Okay, so Aries, this is your card. The Emperor is your card. This is about planning, strategizing, making your next move. This is about being the master chess player of your own life. So here, you know, this is your center card. So you're trying to build a life that looks the way you want it to look. You're getting very active, or at least mentally active in doing that. But your energy mentally is on this heartbreak from the past. So it can't be dedicated to building this tapestry, right? So Spirit is saying, be the Emperor again, Aries. Be in your full power. Take your power back. Plan and strategize about how you're going to rework this, what you're going to do, what forward moving steps you're going to make. Then you've got King of Wands, passion coming back. Then you've got Queen of Pentacles, and you are the Queen of Pentacles because King of Pentacles, right? Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So this is how you build your foundation. You get to the 9 of Pentacles, and then you become the Queen of Pentacles by planning and strategizing what is naturally in your nature to do on how you're going to transform your life and that you're going to drive that forward. Does that make sense? And then you get the mature King of Wands. You get passion, but this card, the King is not the Knight of Wands. The King isn't that fleeting come and go passion. This isn't a player. This is someone who is matured, someone who wants to settle down, someone who's creative, charming, entrepreneur, great leader, great motivator, someone who has a passion for life that extends beyond himself or herself. Someone who has a lot of pride, though. You see the ego here, right, with this lion, right? Has a lot of pride, but also has a lot of faith that things are going to work out. And see all the growth on his wand here? He's grown a lot from this Knight of Wands. If you're going to deal with someone in this suit, this is the one you want to deal with. So I think that you're going to be in your full power again, and you are going to have someone come into your life to complement it here. But once you reach that 9 of Pentacles, and I think that's really the stumbling block that we need to get to. So let's get some advice on how to go about doing that for you. Okay, let's see here. How about Aries? Aries, please. Aries, please. Oh, oh, oh. Space. Yeah, you need space for sure. Time. This is what you got. You need time. You need time to heal. You need time to work on yourself. You need time to kind of go back and look at what is keeping you so focused outwardly and not focused inwardly. Okay? Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. I also have playlists in my playlist for dysfunctional family situations and childhood trauma and all this other stuff. But I'm putting whatever I can find for self-help and self-healing in there. So you might want to investigate those resources. Those are available to you on my channel. I'm just going to check out the playlist. Let's get a Moonology here. And then I want to get a King of Wands. I want to see who this person is that's going to be coming in. It's not what you're used to. It's not this King of Pentacles energy, right? This person is a mover and a shaker, definitely. They chart their own future. They go after what they want. They are not shy about it either, you know? Not at all. You and loved ones are safe. So I'm not sure what that's about, but maybe it's you're safe to love. Let's see here. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, you got to connect with yourself here. There's a lesson that's being taught here about focusing outwardly instead of focusing inwardly. That needs to be realized and dealt with, and it does take time. I mean, Temperance and this time card are almost the same, right? Moderation, everything in divine timing here. Meditate and contemplate. That's what I was saying earlier, right? You need to be able to quiet that mind so that you can really see what it is that's causing you this much angst, because it can't be the other person, right? You're allowing it to put you in this state, and there's a reason, because this is either how you feel about this situation reflects on how you feel about yourself in this situation, reflects on how you feel about yourself. Does that make sense? Like, it's all connected. It's not just them. We all take into our relationships whatever we went through as kids, as adults, like whatever experiences we had. And then sometimes if we have not done the work on ourselves enough to recognize those patterns and behaviors that we have inherently within us, we project those onto the relationship. heartache and loss. See, you're still focused on this heartache and loss. So I really encourage you to do the meditations, to seek out some of those resources, and to work on this inner sense of worth, because it's really preventing you from reaching this next level of transformation, which is coming. It's absolutely coming. It's all in divine timing, and that is entirely up to you. So if, and what I mean by that is Spirit's ready to step in and give you everything you want here in terms of a partner, in terms of a relationship, but you've got to be at a point where you're vibrating at the same frequency as the kind of person that you want, or you can't attract them to you. So they're saying, take a time out here. Transform first, reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your inner intuition, reconnect with spirit, have self-love, self-joy, like get your own stuff going. And when you least expect it, Spirit's going to put it into your life, right? But you have to be ready for it, because you can only attract the frequency that you vibrate at. So if you've got heartache and loss and coulda, shoulda, woulda, and you know, that basically means if you have the sense of I'm not worthy of this somehow underlying all of this, you're going to attract more of the same. You don't want to do that. Creativity. So this is saying here, you got 2 3s here. That's not an accident. So basically what it's saying, and you know, at the foundation of this spread, don't forget 3 of Pentacles, right? This is about building your life. And this is saying you need to get over this heartache and loss, and you need to step into your own creativity, which will help ignite the joy and the love for life that you have within you. Okay, so that's some recommendation from Spirit. And then we'll do one last card. What are we going to do? I want to get something from Spirit on this King of Wands, something that you have to look forward to. 333 here, guys. This is not an accident, okay? Not an accident. It doesn't come up that way unless it's meant to. The heartache and loss, right? The sense that I always have to go through these situations with these people is more about why you allow yourself to be there, what your standards are for relationships, the expectations that you set that are unrealistic when you're dealing with people who can't possibly meet them. Yeah, King of Wands, you got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe that person is going to step in as early as the holidays. I'm not going to say it's going to be marriage and honeymoon that fast, but I am saying that it is talking about holiday time. So possibly something coming your way over the next couple of months, but after Mercury retrograde, right? But you've got to, yeah, children. So this is, your love life is being affected by children. I think it's being affected by childhood here, guys. What about the King of Wands, oh Spirit? What about the King of Wands? King of Wands for Aries. What's going on with that? Sometimes these cards come up as a tool, not necessarily about the other person, but to give me insight into what's going on with you. So this is about freeing yourself. It's time to take back control of your own life. And that's what we've been talking about through this whole conversation. So that's what I have for you guys. I really encourage you to check out the playlist if that's something that you've been plagued with. You know, if there is an issue around feeling like you never get, you never have, it doesn't come your way, then check out the playlist, okay, guys? Because I think it will be really beneficial and helpful to you. And in the meantime, start doing the things that bring you joy and bring you happiness in your life, right? Get creative, whatever that means for you, and start seeing how to make yourself happy and start focusing on the other person and focusing on the self, okay? If this resonated with you, please hit the like button. And also please hit the subscription, and when you hit the notification bell, hit all, because otherwise it will only send it to you when I actually say your name, which is crazy. I don't know why YouTube set it up that way, but that's the situation right now. And free yourself. Okay, Aries, love you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you again going into October. Bye now.